Hey, Stephen Placey here. Today I heard a great presentation about collecting data. And I love data. I love looking at numbers. You know, numbers never lie. The key to this is where I think there's a big disconnect for a lot of small to medium-sized businesses is what do you do with this data? See, big data is a huge thing. Now, the biggest focus is what do we extrapolate from it to move our businesses forward? We're all getting, we're all seeing how many views we're getting. We're all getting hits on our site. Well, you know what? Hits are great, but sales is what moves your business forward. If you have a high bounce rate on your website, for instance, what are you gonna do to correct that? If you have a 68, 70%, I saw someone last week, they had a 68% bounce rate, over 68% on their website, meaning people were coming to the website and not doing anything. They were leaving after a few seconds. So we drove down and said, what do we need to do? How do we continue the engagement? How do we get them to click on something and go to a separate page or watch a video? Collecting the data is great, but what you do with it and extrapolate action items and processes afterwards is what you need to focus on, because that's the only thing that makes you grow. Looking back at historical reports is not a forward-looking strategy. Let me say that again. Only looking back at historical reports is not a forward strategy, and we will not grow if that's all you do. So take a look at data. If you're not collecting things, if you don't have KPIs, key performance indicators, you need to get some, and we can help you with that. But if you are not taking that data and turning it into action items and actually taking those things and executing on them, then all you're doing is sitting there on the hamster wheel, spinning, spinning, spinning. Guessing is not a strategy. Hope is not a strategy. You need to have clear action items and execute on them, because that's the only thing that makes you grow forward.